In this video, I'm going to talk about fears. Yes, lots of them, we're all grappling with it. But are you really going ahead and addressing those fears? Or are you just running away, trying to avoid situations where you have to confront your fears and you think that is freedom? Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of two rock-solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA corporate executive turned anchor person, now a happiness coach helping leaders become the most sought-after leaders by having those deep connects and meaningful relationships in their organizations. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel because there's fresh content every day. You don't want to miss it out. Now, talking about the unlimited fears that we're all dealing with, each of those fears has an impact. It stands as a barrier into you becoming who you want to become, right? And the bigger question is, how are you dealing with those fears? Because we all want, at the core, freedom. But what does that freedom really mean? We may be happy that, oh, I'm able to do things my way. I can just go around shopping. I can, travel wherever I want. Um, but is that really freedom? Nobody holding me accountable. I do what I wish to do. Or is it something deeper? Is it something to do with your mental freedom, where you are free from those limiting beliefs, where you are able to go beyond things that act as a barrier to you being your best version? And that's where fears also come in, right? Now, what I want you to think about today is, how are you dealing with those fears? The one way is, of course, in the organization, you have a strained relationship with your boss, for example, right? And there is a fear there. You are behaving in a certain way because there is a fear that you have of maybe losing on the job, or maybe your boss impacting your grades, your appraisal, and your reviews. So you just surrender to it. So you just let it be, and you avoid situations where you have to really confront the fear. You avoid situations of getting into some kind of a tussle, or things like that. So you're just avoiding. Now that has an impact, isn't it? Does it let you function the way you want to? Does it let you work at your maximum efficiency? For sure, there's an impact there, right? Now, the other side of it is addressing that fear, right? And addressing is basically where you work towards freeing yourself of that fear which stands in the way of you performing to your best potential. Of course, it impacts. I'm sure you can see that, right? You pick up any other example. I picked up a relationship. You can talk about any other thing. If it's public speaking, let's say you're not able to talk freely in front of, a meeting, 10 people, 20 people. What is the impact? Now there's a fear there also. Maybe fear of, how would I look? What would people say about me? My image. So many of such fears will exist that you face every day in your organization. And that has an impact much, much deeper. So in this video, I want to leave you with this thought of whether you are addressing those fears, whether you're really doing something about taking a step in the direction of, how can I rid myself of that fear? Or are you just avoiding situations? Okay, great. I don't want to get into a situation where I have to speak in front of people. I don't want to get into a situation where I have that one-on-one with my boss, and that has a certain impact, right? So I'm going to do a follow-up video on this fear, where how can you go about addressing it. But right now you must think, what are you really doing and what impact it has on you. awareness is very, very important. Fears are natural, we're all dealing with them, but what are you doing? How are you dealing with them? Are you addressing versus avoiding confronting them, like running away? Just, best. The fear is there, let it be. Let me just avoid. If it's standing here, let me take the other route, right? So I want you to get aware of what is the impact it has on you. And in the next video, then we will talk about what can you really do about it, like the actionable tactics. Okay, so stay tuned, don't miss out for the follow-up video. It's going to come very soon. And meanwhile, if you found this meaningful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is Aastha Tatia, your happiness coach, signing off. I help leaders become the most sought after leaders by creating those deep bonds, meaningful relationships in their organizations. Take care. Bye-bye.